you need reviews that count, when you need reviews, it's going to give you the straight, real. When you need the review, that's going to give you no hype. It's going to take it right to what you need to know from someone with the product, with the collection. Counter review from someone who's in a business. They're in business of entertainment, who's around a lot of people, who's around top-notch people, who's around top-notch artists. Counter review that gives you no hold bars. That doesn't matter who the manufacturer is, who's selling it, who's trying to get you to buy it. I'm not trying to get you to buy it. I want you to buy it because you want it. When you want those kind of reviews, then this ain't the place, and it ain't gonna go down. We don't get down with that. We get down because we like to have fun. We have a good time when we do this, and we're not hey, we do keep it real though. We don't care who's selling it, who's buying it, who's making it, who's sniffing it, we ain't into the hype, but we into having fun. And if you want that kind of video, if you want to have a ball and a blast with the RaJuR Deep Cool crew, holla at your boy. That's right, RaJuR Deep Cool coming at you, y'all. How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling mighty cool today, you know what I mean? Getting real with it and gonna, get real deep with you right now. RaJuR Deep Cool. Alright, now here we go. We're gonna calm down today. We were a little bit excited yesterday from the Batito d'Ali video featuring Perfume Aroma's great scent. Man, I like that scent. That scent is off the chizane. Trying to tell y'all, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. It's cool. I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust my light. Sometimes this light is just, it's just too much for me sometimes, alright? But anyway, today, what we're going to do is we're going to do maybe some more testing. How about that? We'll do some of that. We'll spray the card, we'll name the card, and then I'll give you an idea, my impression. Now, most of these are done already on the video. I've also placed a post on Fragcom, and now I'm gonna. There was a couple I didn't get to, so I'm just gonna. I'll probably be redoing a couple of these, and I'll be checking myself. I'm also going to talk about the ones that have been on my hand since 10 o'clock. Since 10 o'clock, and it is now 5 o'clock. So 10 to 5 is about 8 hours. Let you know what the result of these 4 are. Did I do 4? I did 4. So we're going to start with this piece here. This piece is called, if I'm not mistaken, Caruso. Let's see if I can find it. Thanks again to Josie for these great samples. Okay, I think it's Antico Caruso is what this one's called. And it's pretty cool. I had time for all that. Right now, after 8 hours, there's a skin scent. Oh, this is Perfumo del Forte. I mean, Perfume Roma. I'm messing up. And right now, it's a light, ambery, sandalwood type smell, if you ask me. Or maybe a little slight leather. Really, no, maybe patchouli. It's probably patch. Like an amber patch right now on the dry down. Earlier when I sprayed this, oh my gosh, it smelled like, I don't know what it smelled like. It was just all over the place. I mean, I can't remember whether it was a patchouli scent or not, but it just really I'm sorry, it just really took me aback because I really couldn't figure it out. I couldn't tell what was in this. It was just outlandish. And spray it again. And again, it's the same thing. It gives off a scent of like a cheap cologne when you first spray this. Like maybe like a what was the cheap cologne back in the day? Remember like Aspen or something like that, green? It was like green. Like an Aspen. I I only wore like a couple, like Havana from Aramis. I wore Aramis, but this right here, when you first spray it, it just doesn't smell expensive at all. It smells really cheap. And I'm surprised being a perfumer, but I know not all of their perfumes are going to be crazy, and most of them are highly concentrated. I couldn't get it, but now it smells like an amber patchouli. Okay, so Antico Caruso by Perfume Roma. No. Okay. Next we're gonna go MDCI Cuir Garamante or something like that. Am I doing it right? I'm not sure what this is saying. MDCI. Now I type in the Cuir. I just want to make sure I had the name right. Okay, Cuir Garamante. That's what this is. Cuir Garamante MDCI. And this will be balsamic wood, spicy, leather, rose, and smoky. Okay? Pink pepper on the top. Like we got some nutmeg, saffron, rose in the middle. On the bottom, sandalwood, incense, and vanilla. So let's spray that. Okay? MDCI Cuir Garamante. Okay? Your first impression. I didn't spray this today on my skin. Okay, hit that, let it ride. Okay. From first spray, it smells familiar. It smells like something else. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to pause out on you like that. I'm just trying to look in the cage and see if there's something in this cage that this is making me feel. Like black saffronish, maybe? Like maybe a black... No, it's not black saffron. This... I kind of like this. This smells like a pretty nice leather. It's kind of sweet. It doesn't say sweet, it says leather, rose, and smoky. So maybe the roses was kind of making it sweet. Maybe it's argarwood. Maybe it's Healy argarwood that this is making me. It does smell familiar, I'm telling you. You just say Healy's argarwood smells really oudy in the beginning, and then all of a sudden the sweet rose comes out with that. Surprisingly. Found out I'm not the only one that was surprised by that after they sprayed it. This is not bad. I like this. I'm going to have to spray this later. So I'm going to put this in put that on the side where I'm going to spray later. Okay? Cuir Garamante, I will spray that later. Creation E. I think some of you know what I thought about Creation E. If I haven't, I'm going to tell you that I thought that it smelled like some sort of Play-Doh when I first sprayed it. It smelled like an expensive Play-Doh to me. I was going to pick this up a couple weeks ago when I was up in New York. And it's still the same thing. It's like a sweet Play-Doh-ish. I mean, it's not real strong Play-Doh. But then it has this nice boozy, and I say nice, it's a nice boozy thing, like a nice boozy chocolate or something. It's not a bad scent. I'm not gonna go by price points because I don't know the price points of all of these. Well, anything to Perfume I know is $240 for 100 ml,
The MDCI Cuir Garamante, I have no idea, so I'm not going to go there. And we can look it up real quick. Maybe Lucky still have it. Okay, they have it. Cuir Garamante. A 75 ml for Cuir Garamante is $250, and with the bust it's $375. And actually, the bust is on back order. Can you believe this? The bust is on black order. I said black order because it's like the black guy. But this Creation E is not bad. I couldn't smell I smell boozy chocolate. I smell a little chocolate or cacao or something. Maybe it's vanilla or something. I don't know. It's not a bad scent. It's just not for me. It's not for me. Not right now. It's not a bad scent though. It's not bad. Okay. So Creation E is not a bad scent. I would give that like a I'll give it a 7. I'll do a 7 on it. All right. This is Join the Club. More Than Words. Again, this was like some kind of crazy spicy oud rose. Something happened with this. It got really twangy. Reminded me of Vivace, and also reminded me of Vivace and Herba Pura. Because it's real sweet in the beginning. I mean, really, really sweet. But then it's like this tart. It's tart. I call it vinegary, because that's what the other one smelled like to me. It smelled vinegary, tart. Same thing. It's really sweet. And on my skin, I mean, smelling the card is different from the skin. On my skin, you really smell it's really twangy and vinegary. I wanted More Than Words. I was gonna buy More Than Words before I bought Batito, and someone had told me maybe I want to hold off on this one, because I already had some rose scents in my cage. Really like Duetto was the main one. But they said I may get like some kind of similarity. So, but it's really sweet, it's really twangy. And it's a sweet rose. I don't smell a lot of rose in the beginning. I smell more sweet. So this is gonna go and test again. I'm gonna test that as well again today. Next we have Join the Club Ivory Route, which is my favorite so far. Join the Club Ivory Route. And again, a Xerjoff piece. And I had already looked at reviews from other people, Coach Rob 619 mainly, and he said it kind of smelled like cherry tobacco, pure Havana. One guy said Audibo, expensive Audibo, maybe even a tobacco vanilla. Yes, it's real calming. I really, really like it. I like the cherry or fruit. It has a fruit in the beginning. Once the alcohol dies down, and you can't smell the tobacco yet, but there is some kind of dark tobacco, like not cigarette, but like a sweet tobacco type vibe in this. And I don't even know if that's listed in the notes, but it does. But it's fruity and it's sweet, and I prefer this over More Than Words. I thought More Than Words was the one I wanted, but I don't need another rose. I needed something different, and because I have a little bit of tobacco, well, I have enough tobacco vanilla. I probably have about 25 ml left out of that bottle. It's amazing, you know. When I just off subject, when I first started doing this, and I was buying, you know, the Tom Ford line, those 50 ml for $210. I'm like, man, this is. I didn't realize how much that was, you know. And now looking at, you know, some of your best ones, you can buy 100 ml for almost $250, where their 100 ml is $300. And then you have like the Dove, which, you know, is going to be over $300 for anything. I think whether it's 50 or 100 pretty soon. And you have Xerjoff, and all the Xerjoffs are over $250 and up. And now even More Than Words, I didn't realize that was $220, as well as Ivory Route. So everything in the Join the Club line is $220, and it's a 50 mil. It's $10 more than Tom Ford. I don't know. You know, looking at how much money we spend on this, thousands of dollars, and the money we spend on this, I mean, and like for me, I do it to collect, and I share from time to time, maybe every couple months, I'll share some. But as a collector, I can only look at it as being a collector. Nothing against some guys who split and get bottles. I mean, some guys who say I'll split, I don't get split to finance the bottle, I'll split because I want to share. My man says that, and I have no problem with that. You have guys who they do split for the bottle. You know, for me, I don't split for the bottle. I split because, you know, I just want to collect what I have and wear what I have and let some people enjoy what I have. So I would call myself a true collector. I try not to sell my niches, but if something else opens up and I have too much of something, maybe too much of a rose or too much of a leather or whatever, then I may sell one of them. But it's kind of rare. Unless a really good deal has come up. But this $200 thing, you know, when I first started out, $150 for Black Orchid was a lot to me. When I bought that for my girl, my ex-girl. And now everything we've been buying is over $200 just about, you know. Sometimes $150, $200, almost $300 for this stuff. You gotta be a collector, you better wear it. And don't wear it too much, because you buy another bottle, I guess. I guess that's why a good thing is about buying enough of this to not only ensure that you'll have a lot of it for the amount of money that you're paying. I mean, if you bought like one bottle and that's all you wore, like some people say they just buy one bottle and that's all they wear is their signature scent. And that's it. That's all they buy. And once they're out of that bottle, then they just go and buy the same bottle again. That's all they'll probably ever wear for the next 3-4 years. You know, because they'll just continually re-up on that bottle. Whereas us as collectors and us as, you know, people who really like different scents, and I don't particularly have a signature scent. I'll wear anything for the mood. And, you know, it's more money. It's more money to compile a collection and to also try to experience that collection as well. Knowing that you really only have a time limit on this stuff. You know, will we ever use it all? I doubt it, but, you know. Eventually you'll sell it, like most guys. Oh, I'm trimming down my collection. I got to get rid of some. I don't understand that. I just understand if you spend as much money to buy it, you know, keep it. You can't like part out a car. If you buy an expensive car like a Mercedes or, you know, Beamer, or even going up to, you know, maybe you know, a Rolls or Aston Martin, you know, whatever. You know, you can't part out the car. You got the car. You just just drive the car. Same thing with this. Just wear it, man. You buy, you spend all the money, wear it. Some guys, you know, they just decide to sell this stuff. All right, Perfume Om. Just some words that I was just thinking about that, you know, when looking at this and how much money we all spend, and we're spending a lot of money lately. You know, we're not trying to be ballers like some people think we're doing this baller thing. It's just that, you know, we really like what we do, and you know what makes it real cool is when you share with others, you know, what you're doing. And I feel real good about that I share from time to time. Not all the time, but from time to time. You know, there's a lot of money in buying these samples too. You spend another $100 or $150 for these samples. You know, and then if you buy a bottle and get some samples, you're still spending money. So, you know, it's what it is. Perfume Confetto. I call this the spicy vanilla. It comes off really like, not medicinal, but like somewhat edible, but like a drug edible, like maybe like some Tums or something like that. It comes off like an edible, like a one-a-day children's tablet. That's what comes off to my nose, but you know, that's how it comes off. It's something you can put in your mouth. It doesn't come off like a edible vanilla that you can put in your mouth where, you know, you have like sprinkles. But in the end, for me with this, it started to smell like gingerbread. Like gingerbread vanilla. Like, I guess just imagine putting a gingerbread cookie on top of vanilla. Just crunch a gingerbread cookie up, you know, grind it down, and then just sprinkle on top of your ice cream cone. That's kind of what I get from this. This is not a bad scent either. At all, I meant to say. And I like it. Do I like it for $240? I don't know. I just don't know. Do I like Ivory Route for $220? Being it kind of resembles something else, I don't know that either. You know what I mean? Now I'm starting to act like I'm just saying, if I'm going to buy the juice really has to be worth it. I mean, come on, y'all, really. I'm not buying juice for hype. I'm just not doing it, man. I'm not falling to the club. It's just not going to happen. I sprayed Fadtum earlier, and Fadtum Om. I know there's different concentrations. This Roja game stuff that's going on with the different concentrations. Poor folk, rich folk, wealthy folk. That's what I call it. You know what I mean? Poor, rich, wealthy. This is how that goes. And like I said earlier, I'm not sure if there's some kind of civet in this or some kind of animalic action happening with this, but it just reminded me of look, don't get me wrong. It just reminded me of, I said a homeless person earlier because it reminded me of somebody who just didn't wash. Look, some people just don't like to wash. Some people are like naturalists and they don't wash. They don't care what their body smells like. It's not about that. You know, it's just about, living. And this smells like one of those people who don't particularly wash up every day and so on and so forth, and then they sprinkle Old Spice on them. Because it smells spicy. So I call this a homeless Old Spice smell. It does nothing for me. It doesn't make me say ooh. It doesn't do anything on my skin to smell worse. When this card is a little forgiving on the card, it's not happening. It's just not happening. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it anymore than I just talk about it. You know what I hate doing? Standing these up and then one fall over and then they all just start to fall over, but you don't really hit them all to make them fall over. They just start freaking falling over. Pisses me off sometimes. Holla at your boy. How y'all been, man? How's everything? I'm just trying to tone down today, you know what I mean? Just trying to relax today. Alright, this is Perfumerie Generale Cuir Iris. Okay? So Perfumerie Generale Cuir Iris. And it has iris in it, and I know it has leather in it. And it was sent because I wanted to get more into some leather fragrance. I think I need 2 or 3 more leathers. Besides what I have that sweet, beautiful leather Cuir Velour. I have my big bottle of Tuscan leather coming in, thinking the OG and the wise guys. And I just, I know I didn't like Mona D'Orio Cuir. It's just too dirty for me. Most of the other Cuirs like Golden Boy, too light. A light Tuscan leather. Christian C, it was okay. Didn't really blow my socks off, especially for how much I know I would have to spend for it. Then we have gold leather, which is very interesting, but it's really, really sweet, almost towards a woman. This Cuir Iris is Iris is not a bad leather at all. It's a bitter leather. It's not a sweet leather. It's bitter. Almost gives off a dry oud type, like it has oud in it. It smells like a oud leather. I'm curious. I'm curious. I think I'd be better off pulling this up this way than doing for Granica. So let's see if I can do it this way. See if they have Perfumerie Generale. They do. Very good. Let's see if we can find Cuir Iris. And we'll see what they say about it. Actually, I don't see Cuir Iris here on no, I don't see it. Okay, I don't see it on Lucky Scent. But it doesn't smell bad. I'll be curious to know how long this lasts. I'll look it up after we're done. So I like the MDCI Cuir Garamante. Totally different. Like almost like an animalic leather. I smell animalic now with this Cuir Garamante. I really think I like that. I think I like that. That's pretty cool. Alright. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen. Next we have Roja Amber Oud. I sprayed it this morning. I will tell you right now, that I'm wearing it on my left hand. I sprayed this at 10 o'clock with the rest. It's just about gone. It smells like a sweet. I mean, I've got to bury my nose at it now, which means for all the money you have to pay for this, it doesn't even last long. And I think I wrote down it smelled like something with ink. It didn't smell like amber. It smelled, oh my gosh, I forgot what I wrote. It smelled like something, I know it smelled like something in pen ink to me initially. And now, I'm like, let me spray this again. Wow, hold on. Make sure I'm not blowing my nose out. Make sure, maybe I didn't spray it. I didn't spray it. I smell like I didn't spray anything on the card. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. It smelled like, the name of this in the beginning should be Oud Ink. Oud Ink. Because I smell oud. Definitely smell oud. It reminds me of it's not a Xerjoff oud. This is somebody else's oud that smells like this. Like maybe cause I know everybody uses different ouds. I got a feeling this is maybe like Healy's oud. Or you know another oud I smell this kind of smell like? McAuliffe. This smells like a McAuliffe type oud, or yes, a McAuliffe or a Healy oud. And it's just too oudy. There's no amber yet, but eventually there's amber. But I don't know how long you gotta smell like oud and ink. I'm not talking about the ink I wrote on here. I'm talking about it just smell like oud and ink, even on my hand. So Roja Amber, I'm glad I ain't falling to that height. It did not go down for me. It goes in the column with Fadtum Om. Okay. Next we're gonna spray Cuir Amber. Cuir Amber. I sprayed this last night. It's a perfume piece. And as soon as I sprayed it, my girl was like, "Oh, what's that? Oh gosh." That's what I got. That's what I got from her. And I smelled it as well. I'm like, man, this is like an imitation, a bad imitation of Ivory Route. And once again, I'm surprised because of, I guess, the concentration it's supposed to contain. Maybe not all of them. And yeah, it's too alcoholic right now. So I don't think this had a lot of concentration in it. But you know, this amber right here, I mean, it's definitely lighter than Amber Aria. I mean, not even close. Two different animals altogether. But yeah, not an amber. I mean, it's just too light. It's too light. It's too light for me for amber. And I'm not sure I'm not sure if there's any booze mixed in it. I'm not a fan of Amber Roots. A lot of people are in the vodka. Maybe they put some rum with the amber, maybe, because I don't like it. I mean, it's okay smelling on my skin. It was just totally different. Once again, in the Roja pile, I'll put that where the Rojas are. Not really a favorite of mine. I mean, I can see where some people may like it because it's a lighter amber, but when you're used to strong ambers, you know, when you're smelling Opus 6 and you know you're smelling Interlude Man's amber and Amber Mediterranean, you know, when you have these powerhouse ambers that I have, man. You know, and that's what I like. I like powerhouse amber. So there's no need now like I'm gonna switch up. Not unless there was something really creamy about it, maybe something vanilla in it. Maybe there's vanilla in it. I'm not sure. And then Clive Christian X. And this puzzled me so much because I think I have the card. I sprayed it on a whatcham's card. I sprayed it on a Bond number 9 card when I was at Saks. And I was like, man, this thing is fantastic. It was spicy and bright and, you know, and it smelled green, but it was like, it was like a spicy memoir man. That's what it reminded me of. And when I sprayed it on my skin last night, it just didn't smell that way. Now on the card, I think this is it. I thought maybe what I had to do is just order X-Man or X-Men to see if it was different, but it's not bad on the card. I didn't like it on the skin. I think I'm going to go with this. This is going to be on the chest too. I'm going to go chest 4. And then later on I'll spray on Batitito. You know what I mean? But I definitely have to respray this on my skin. Because I really like it. The price is outrageous. 50 mil is $330. A 3 mil is $220. 30 mil is $220. I could have bought it for $130, but I let it slip out of my hand. Somebody had a 30 mil with 80 left in there, so pretty much it's almost like maybe 20, 25. I thought about it for 130. I was like, man, that's 20, between 20 and 25 mil for 130. Wow, I can see 50 mil for 130, but so I don't know. I let it go though. It slipped out of my hand. I ended up not getting it. Somebody else ended up buying it. Okay, 4 more to go, and I'm gonna let y'all go. All right, I asked for L&M's perfumes, and this is called Patchouli Bohem, because I asked her for a L&M perfumes, and I asked her for some patchouli as well, Miss Josie, and she sent me with my package, as you know, part of the package, Patchouli Bohem. And we're going to get ready to spray this. Let's see what we get. Patchouli Bohem by LM Perfumes. And this comes with its, is there a top on this or something? I can't even see where the sprayer is. Well, what's going on here? I don't see, oh there you go, it comes, oh, it's a roller ball. Oh gosh, it's a roller ball. Alright, well, I guess I can roll a ball on this, right? So it's rolling on here. Okay. This smells chemical. It smells like chemical, some kind of chemical. Initially. It's not alcohol, it's a chemical. And it kind of smells like something else I've smelled. Let's see what Antico. No, it's not Antico Caruso. Let's see if it's Creation E. Nah. Creation E is smelling more chocolatey and chocolatey, or whatever it's supposed to smell. Yeah, this Patchouli Bohem does smell like patchouli, that's for sure. It's not an overload of patchouli. It's like a spicy patchouli, maybe. I smell slight woods in here, slight woods, and not much else. When I put it up to my nose, it gives off a cooling sensation, maybe some kind of green, maybe. Well, it has this chemical type smell though, really, it really does. Yeah. Okay. That's definitely patchouli though. That was definitely a patchouli situation. Next we have Parfums de Marly, Herod. Alright. This is Herod. Is it a roller ball or a spray? This is a spray here. I've always wanted to smell this. $275 for 125 ml. I heard it smells like everything. Heard it smells like tobacco vanilla. It's supposed to be the tobacco vanilla thing. Maybe the Tuscan leather. I don't know. Let's see. One more spray. It smells like a combination of tobacco, vanilla, and Tuscan leather. A combo. Yeah, it's like I smell Tom Ford's tobacco vanilla in here. I mean Tuscan leather. Yeah, like there's leather in here. I don't smell tobacco yet. It's a manly scent. It's nice and manly, that's for sure. But I don't know what I'm smelling, tobacco or leather. I can't tell. I can smell tobacco a little bit, but I also smell a little bit of leather. Tobacco leather. Harrod tobacco leather. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, let's go with Gold Dolphin. It should be Gold Dolphin. Sorry, duh. That was Gold Dolphin. That was Gold Dolphin. Okay, I'm wondering why this smelling like tobacco vanilla. It smells like leather. Okay, here we go. This is, I gotta correct that thing. Okay, this is Gold Dolphin, right? And now we're going tobacco vanilla. We're going with Harrod. Okay. I'm like, man, why did this supposed to be smell like tobacco vanilla, but it's not. Like leather. Alright, this is Harrod here. I have been waiting to smell this too. Yeah, I can already smell the resemblance just in the air. No. I smell a little bit of Clive Christian in here. With the sweet top. It's a lot sweeter than tobacco vanilla. If it's supposed to be like a tobacco vanilla is sweet, but it's not this sweet. This is really, really sweet. I'm gonna have to make another section that says what I want my baby to smell tonight. Let's see what she says. I hope she don't say, they all smell the same. Then sometimes she try to act like she's an expert. Oh, I smell the leather. Okay, and I think I smell amber. She be trying to act like she getting it down, you know what I mean? And sometimes she's right. But yeah, Harrod is different. I don't really smell a strong resemblance to tobacco vanilla in this. I wouldn't consider it a replacement at all. This has its own signature. There's no tobacco vanilla resemblance in Harrod for me. Last but not least, we're gonna go with the last patchouli. This is another PG, Perfumerie Generale Intrigant Patchouly. Okay, and then we're done. P&G Intrigant. Is that right? Intrigant Patch. Okay, let's spray this, y'all, and I'm done. It's a wrap. I thought the other ones were coming in today, so I guess they're not gonna get here till Monday. Which is going to be a majority of Parfums, and I think one outside of that batch. I forgot what it was. It was something totally outside of the Parfums, but yeah, mostly Parfums are coming Monday. Ooh, interesting patchouli. Interesting. This should be called interesting patchouli. It says intrigant. This is a spicy patchouli. This smells like a very wearable patchouli. You know, kind of the patchouli I never picked up because I thought it was being cheaped out, but I think it was worth it. Somehow I just didn't buy it because I just thought it was being cheaped out. For some reason I didn't know why, and it kind of turned me off from it. Was Real Patchouli by Boys 1920. That was some real nice patchouli. I mean, it was almost smelled like amber patchouli. It was like sweet. It was real pleasant patchouli. Like I said, I never bought it because all of a sudden I saw eBay selling it for like $109 and $119 guy in Florida. And I just thought something had to be going on with that. Not that it was fake or not that he was fake or whatever. I just don't, when a scent is being cheeked out like that, I just start getting worried about is something else coming out better, or is there like a quality problem or they done found an issue with it. I'm not sure. I just never bought it. But then I smelled it again. I got it as a sample and I smelled it when I was up at Men. I was like, man, this Real Patchouli by Boys 1920. It's very nice patchouli. Nice, sweet patchouli. This kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of that. This would probably be a nice next patchouli for me. I think it was a good pick. I think out of all of these, if I had to pick one from each, I would go for my patchouli. I would go with this intricate patchouli. For the leather, MDCI or MCDI patchouli. Cause it has some kind of, it smells like fake leather. If you combine fake by Amouage with this Cuir, that's what I smell. I smell a little bit of fake man in this. I would like that. Creation E with this kind of chocolate type. It just smells chocolatey to me. It got a chocolate thing going on with it. I don't know if patchouli in that or not. So that would be my kind of different one. The Gold Dolphin. The Gold Dolphin. This has to be a leather. This has to be a leather. It's almost like Tuscan leather. Is that what they meant to do? Tobacco vanilla and Tuscan leather? Well, they almost did it, except to hear it. Like I said, I don't smell the resemblance with tobacco vanilla. Alright, and for my rose, I don't have a rose scent that I like here. Because More Than Words just not going to do it for me. And Ivory Route. Alright, if I had to buy 4 now, I would remove Creation E Dove. I would. I'll remove that, and I will probably go with this Confetto. So if I had to buy 4 right now, and if I had the funds, it would be Ivory Route. Ivory Route is just so pleasant smelling. Oh, it's so sweet. Pure Havana, definitely. Confetto. Cuir Garamante, Fate Man, and Intrigant Patchouly. Those would be the 4 I would buy. Alright, man, I know I went long. I don't know how long this is. Like I said, once again, like I always tell y'all, if it's too long, just come back and finish it up later, alright? My CD is an hour long, and it started from about the middle, so it's got to be 30 minutes long. We got to be 30 minutes in, so. I want to thank y'all for sitting in on my review of all these scents. Hopefully my nose kind of related to you what I think about it as a layman, because I don't consider myself an expert by no means. And I hope I can kind of get you to kind of try to find out what's going on with it by going to Frangradica, reading the reviews like I do, going to Now Smell This and the other places that write reviews, and see if it's kind of saying what I'm saying. If it may not, I'm sure I'm probably not even close. But for me and what I have in my collection, I have a pretty good collection. I think I know good scents. I've rarely bought a scent that I didn't like that I have sold, except Absolute Pour Les Soirs. I finally had to part ways with that because, like I said, it gets to sweet eventually, but it just takes too long. It's just too skanky for too long. I couldn't find a time to wear it, and I bought it kind of out of pressure because I was in Neiman's and the SA was like, yeah, you gotta try this, you gotta try this, you gotta try it. And I took it home to sample, I sprayed it, and something just told me I just wondered because it was Kirk John, and I heard some people saying some good stuff about it. I know my man Loopy picked it up, and you know, I liked it. I got past the skank. I was going underneath the smell. I was getting past, you know, that civet type thing that was going on with it, the animalic thing, and I was digging in it. I knew what it was supposed to smell like outside of that civet thing that was going on with it, but I eventually had to get rid of it, and I picked up Idolo in replacement of that, believe it or not, with that money. So alright, I'm out, y'all. Done. RaJuR, Real Deep Cool coming at you. Yo, check me out on the web. Don't forget to type that in. Check out that CD. Thank you guys for subbing. I get like 5-6 new subs every day. Thank you very much. I haven't been in this long. I really just started doing the videos around January, I think. Really good videos around January. And, you know, I'm just glad I'm getting the support I'm getting. I'm getting you guys to check me out, either good or bad, happy or sad. Some guys tell me my music too loud. Some people say my English is just horrible, and so on and so forth. But this is all good, man. You know, I'm just here to enjoy myself, to entertain you guys. Hopefully you enjoy yourself as well when you're looking at the videos. And that's about it, yo. So I'm about to be out. Randy Macho Man, say it again. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it one more time because I want you to know exactly how serious I am about my flavor. Yeah. So what we're going to do is turn around and look in the video scope and say thank you very much. Yeah. Holla at your boy, RaJuR Real Deep Cool. Lock it. Pull it back. Hit it from the back.